What's up, everybody? This is NAPALM. As you know, I am the United States Grip Sport Champion. So I'm here to do some cooking and answer some Q&A if anybody wants to jump on. And another thing I want to tell you is today is the last day for the plate pinching workout sale that I have going on in my store. So it's the last day. So you can get it for just 17 bucks. You go to dieselcrew.com/store/shop. It's there. It's plate pinch workout. And what it is a workout of the month on thegripauthority.com from January of 2017. So some of you may know I was the first person to ever pinch 2 sets of old school York 45-pound plates at the same time. So 1 pair in each hand. I did it in March of 2017. But the workout that I formulated, I put together in January of 2017, the plate pinch workout. And I started doing it in 2017. It was the workout of the month, January of 2017, for all my members at thegripauthority.com. And I was doing that workout once a week, sometimes twice a week. And it finally got me to the point where I could perform the double old school Yorks pinch. So what I did was I was doing some work on thegripauthority.com, which you can join today for $1 for the first month. And I came across that workout and I was like, man, I forgot all about this. I'm going to put this into the store. So that's what I have going on right now. It's been on sale this week. It's the plate pinch workout, and it's proven to work. It's what got me to the old school Yorks pinch, 1 in each hand. So I encourage you to pick it up while it's on sale. And I think maybe the most important part of this product is the intro. So what I do is I talk about why specificity is important to grip training. And I talk about it's not just enough to train pinch in order to get good at one pinch aspect. So what I'm talking about is you can't just train pinch and expect to get better at double old school York pinching. You have to train specifically with the old school Yorks. And I talk about other things in that intro that are very important to effective grip training that I still see people messing up to this day. So I encourage you to pick it up. Go to dieselcrew.com/store/shop and look for the plate pinch workout, and you can pick that up. So I'm going to wash my hands right now, and I'll come back and I'll start doing Q&As. So everybody start loading some questions up in the comments. I will be right back. Don't run away. All right, welcome to Cooking with Napalm. Give this video one of these, brother. Yep, give it a thumbs up. Thanks, Home Gym Physique. Napalm's frying pan weighs 100 pounds. Yeah, that's funny. Not even He-Man can pick it up. Takes a real man to flip burgers with a pink flipper. They didn't have red, so I went with pink. What do you want from me? All right, no questions so far. So the other day when I did this, I forget what day it was. content on my channel. I was talking about I want to start calling it my armpit injury. And the reason why is because I don't know what I injured. Whether it's lat, rotator cuff, teres major, or what. So from here on out, I'm going to call it my armpit injury. So I was talking about that when I recorded earlier in the week. And yesterday I went and got this awesome from Laura Schaefer in at the Dry Bones building that's right by Subway. She did a great job. Really broke a lot of stuff up. She said there's a lot of adhesions in there. So I got to continue to do some soft tissue work on my armpit because it's still giving me a little trouble. I was able to, which was a pleasant surprise, bar did not feel good. So post your questions while I make burgers, everybody. It's only going to take so long. We're going to run out of time. Let me know what's on your mind. Let me know what questions you got. I would cook with the belt on my shoulder, but I'm afraid of the grease splattering up, so I'm going to keep it behind me. What's funny is before I came over here, I stopped at Dollar General, and I could have swore I saw Harry Styles working there. It was crazy. So no questions. All right, so I got a question for you guys. Have you ever watched Trailer Park Boys? All right, there's a question. So we'll hold the Trailer Park Boys talk till later. I'm curious if anybody watches it, but Home Gym Physique. I'm busy training here, but how many meals a day you eating? I'm gonna say it's probably. So I generally don't eat breakfast. My first meal, I kind of do intermittent fasting. I don't 16-hour window. Usually I eat around 10:30 most days. And then I'll continue to eat a lunch and a dinner. But then in between lunch and dinner, there's usually some kind of small snack, which is usually, I like cottage cheese to eat in between, something that's, got some decent protein in it. Or I'll have maybe some nuts, some nice healthy fats, something along those lines. But it's usually 3 meals without breakfast. My estimate is 3,500 calories a day, but I really don't know. I've never tracked it, not a single time. So we'll go back to trail numerous. The first episode I watched, I was like, wow, this really looks amateur. But then I came to realize that it was the only thing amateur about it was the style of the shooting, because it's like a documentary crew that's shooting these people in this trailer park, and the actors are just phenomenal. I think it's fantastic, and I love the humor, expressions. So he'll screw an expression up. Like the most recent episode, he was trying to say "I told you so," and he was saying "a toda so." That's phenomenal. Home Gym Physique, always good whole food. Yeah, for the most part. I mean, every once in a while, like over the weekend, I got hungry for a snack, so I went and bought cereal, Captain Crunch. and I suffered because my roof of my mouth was torn days afterwards. But for the most part, it's pretty decent whole food. I mean, sometimes I'll buy like a pack of hot dogs and eat them, which isn't, I mean, you don't get much more processed than that. I'm not 100% like health food conscious, but stay pretty disciplined, and I keep it within reason. Yeah, so Trailer Park Boys, I think we looked it up. It's from like 2007 or 2008, something like that. And the concept is it's literally just life in a trailer park. And you've got two like low-level criminals that are constantly getting in trouble, and then they got people around them that really don't have help matters. And there's a really cool character named Bubbles who has like these really thick soda bottle glasses, and he's kind of they're all funny. The one of the main characters is Julian. He's constantly got a glass of liquor in his hand. It's just super. Ryan Fennessy, been meaning to ask, any recommendations regarding something for my basement gym for incorporating cable training? Full or half rack or standalone pull down machine. Very limited on space and height. Let's see. I don't have any recommendations as far as like manufacturers, but I don't know if Ryan, I don't know if you saw it when you were at my gym, but I have like an old school one. So it's not pretty, it's not painted, it's like raw iron, and it's just welded together with holes drilled in it, and it's got the flywheels or whatever for the cable to where you pull the cable and the wheels spin, and it's just got a loading pin. So it's a 1-inch loading pin, and then the plates are put on top of there, and it has your normal seated, whether you can do your pull downs or you can attach and stand up and do your push downs. But then there's also a cable attachment that you link from that top hook down, and it goes through a bottom wheel, and then you can do seated rows and like seated curls and stuff like that. It's really basic. It's really old school. I absolutely love it. The only, excuse me, the only shortcoming of it is that I'm too tall for it. I have too long of arms. So if I use the seat, if I sit down on the seat and tuck my thighs underneath the pad, I can't go up all the way. And I think that limitation is finally catching up with me because, since I'm abbreviating the range of motion, I've lost length in my lats and I'm really tight. I really have to address that. So Laura, the massage therapist, sent me a video of some mobility drills for the shoulder girdle, and I can't even do there's only like 4 or 5 exercises, and I can't even do the last 2. Like I literally can't do them. So I'm so hindered in the range of motion. So I really need to address that. What's my opinion on Brian Shaw moving into arm wrestling, and are you a fan of that sport? I don't have an opinion at all about Brian Shaw going into arm wrestling, and I like to talk to my friends that are in. So I know that he's going to be taking on Brian Shaw at the Shaw Classic, which is in maybe August. I coached Brandon Allen for a while and helped him out with his grip training to bring up his hand strength for arm wrestling. And I'm trying to get him to do grip sport. But now that he's got his baby He just doesn't have time for it. But I'm gonna keep on trying. But no, I don't. I don't follow arm wrestling. I like catching up with my arm wrestling friends and see how they're doing and stuff like that. And I like the training and I like to do it every once in a while. But I have no idea what's going on in the world of arm wrestling. Ryan Fennessy. I've been looking at racks and pull downs on Marketplace. When you said to engage the lats at the seminar, I actually listened. Okay. Keep in mind you don't need to do pull downs to train lats. Any row is also a lat exercise. So, if you're looking for row variations, I don't know if you've ever picked up any of my editions of Yoketober, but there's tons of rows in there. All right, then it says absolute. You look like JJ, this strong grip guy. Well, I don't know who you mean by JJ, the strong grip guy, but my initials are Jed Johnson. So maybe we're twins. It's hard to tell. So Ryan came to a grip sports seminar that I held last June, and one of the things that we came up with, there was a lot of hands-on at that seminar, and I do want to put it out as a product, but I've had trouble with the laptop. Basically, I need to get in there and remove stuff off the laptop and put it on my backup drive, because the hard drive is full and I can't edit more of the videos. So there will be a day when the Grip Sports seminar gets added to the store. Right now it hasn't been. But what I was saying was, Ryan mentioned activating the lats. That was one of the main things that we noticed at the seminar. His lats weren't really activating, so when he was trying to pick things up, the implement would just drift away from him. And you have to control the path of whatever you're lifting and make sure it's, basically traveling straight up and down. And the way that you do that is by firing your lats, and it helps you control the pull path of whatever you're lifting. Absolute says Jed Johnson is the GOAT. Well, I appreciate that. I appreciate the comment. Not sure I really agree, but I think you have a hard time finding anybody that's more passionate about grip and has put more time into helping the sport develop. So let's put it that way. Randy Gentry just came in. He said he got no notification, which is no surprise at this point, given that YouTube is so inconsistent. But thanks for joining us today, Randy. Got a few more minutes here as I cook up a few burgers. Any other questions, everybody? All right, so once again, go to dealacrew.com/store/shop. I have a sale going on right now for a new product called the Plate Pinch Workout. It is the exact workout that I did starting in January of 2017 until March of 2017, when I became the first person to ever pinch 2 pairs of old school Yorks at the same time, 1 in each hand. This is the exact training that I did, and it's been a workout of the month on thegripauthority.com since January of 2017. So you can check out that site as well. Join today for $1 for the first 30 days. And we got a request here. You should put more content out there targeting the lack of professionalism at the Arnold regarding giving lifts that shouldn't be counted. I put that out multiple times, dude. People don't care. I think people are so attracted to the idea of competing at the Arnold that they really don't care about the quality of the calls. So it's just they wanna perform in front of a big crowd, which is all cool, I guess, but I just think that the lack of consistency in the calls really reduces the quality of the inconsistency just ruins it for me. Ryan Fennessy, I was working with the 2 1/4 crusher last night, and when I actively engaged the lats, I did notice how the lift was nice and controlled. Thanks. Keep cooking, brother. Yeah. Keep those lats engaged, man. So, check out dieselcrew.com/store/shop. Don't touch a hot pan with your knuckle. Don't do that. But go to dieselcrew.com/store/shop and check out the plate pinch workout. It's the exact workout that I used from January 2017 to March 2017 when I became the first person to ever pinch 2 pairs of old school York 45s at the same time, brother. All the best in your training. Take care.